Hey everyone out there, it's early morning. Sorry. I'm looking up at this to make you think that's the sun. The sun's over here. That's my window. Actually, it's my door. My door has a window on it. This is actually just an artificial light. You kind of see like it's kind of yellowish on this side and kind of bluish on this side. It's kind of like a Stanley Kubrick film, but that doesn't matter. This song's about intelligent design versus evolution, and I based it on a chain email that I read a couple years back. And it just told the story of a debate between a scientist and a intelligent design person, creationist, whatever. The song I have the story, and I might talk a little bit in it, say what's coming up next, so you can prepare to understand what's going on. We're here today to celebrate a hot new topic. There's civil debate. The theories of Darwin's evolution versus God's intelligent sanction. Before we started, I was amazed to witness an event from barbaric days. The scientists pulled out a baseball bat. The first question posed, how do you intend to use that? He didn't answer, he didn't speak, but broke his opponent's kneecaps, who let out a shriek. He stated the obvious of the violent scenes. You broke my kneecaps, you wretched fiend! The scientist shrugged to point out a flaw, to which to this day I am still in awe. It certainly appears that way, yes indeed, that I've used this bat to make you bleed. The scientist will now go on in the next two verses to explain his theory, explain his testimony and why he didn't do it. I bought this bat at the store today. A court lawyer, of course, would say. He bought the bat, so the bat was his. Come on, members of the jury, what do you make of this? I'm also holding the bloodied instrument. You have a fresh wound. Most would say I'm the parent. However, preponderance of evidence means absolutely nothing. Your kneecap may have been designed that way, as I see it now in your suffering. You are in pain, that confess that makes sense, according to natural Sorry, folks. I'll start over on this verse. You are in pain, I confess that makes sense, according to the naturalistic explanation you've advanced. I, however, do not really understand why I would do such a thing with my hands. It's implausible to cause pain of this kind. I can't explain why either, no answer can I find, but despite the fact, it must be your kneecap designed, as I see it in front of me. Well, the scientist took it as the Christian started screaming at him, and then said the same thing. You bastard! You know it was you! I certainly do not. Do you have proof? I believe in exposure to all points of view, and is your hypothesis scientific? Examine it through and through. The breaking of your kneecap happened previously in time. We can't go back, we can't rewind, and if we could, you couldn't prove your argument. The universe may have just been created. Your kneecap with God's consent. Oh boy. Invoking God's name really got the intelligent design guy pissed off. Yelling, threatening, he said something like this. You liar, you deceiver, you are making up stuff. We will see in the future. If you are tough, I'm gonna get a doctor, and then get a lawyer. Well, maybe not in that specific order. See how the story holds up in court. See how far you get with wit and retort. I'll see you then, see how you fare. Come on, Mr. Scientist. Plead not guilty if you dare. Well, he stormed off, left the arena, never came back, and the scientist had the last word. And I agree. As you see, folks, when push comes to shove, intelligence and science folks forget the Lord they love. To explain matters at home, they look to science, and on that method place full reliance. The long made short, the best evidence had supported evolution over the design of Holy Dad. Not saying he had no part, it doesn't exist. We're just saying you can't with any physical proof support your thesis.